we're going to learn more about Guiding Light Ministries and how you can help out as they have a fundraiser coming up. And joining us today, we've got the Executive Director, Julianne Burk. And thanks for coming today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Okay, so this is the 7th annual Evening of Inspiration, a fundraiser that you guys hold. And we've got good and bad. So let's talk about the evening because you've sold the tickets out already.
Yes, we have, and usually that's not a problem. But this year we had limited seating, and so at the City Club we are hosting one of our dinners, and it is for the women to be highlighted. They get dressed up, wear their formal clothes, you know, get beautiful, and they get to share their stories. About 5 or 6 of them, past residents, current residents, of just how they've overcome challenges and how they're successfully transitioning.
And that's what Guiding Light's all about, right?
Yes.
If people don't know about the program, let's talk about it more because you really are helping women who wouldn't be able to go some other places to get the kind of help you're helping.
Yeah, so we do some intensive case management day to day. We start them out saying, what are your 3 short-term goals and then long-term goals? Of course, ultimately, we want to transition them into their own independent living. So they've hit hard times. It could be any situation for women, but we give them a life skills program to help them get, things back in order, get them like self-regulated. Of course, we added our certified recovery piece for housing because we see the situation with the drugs and addiction and alcohol that we have in our community. And so a lot of them that were coming in, when they faced hard times or had some PTSD, they were drawn to alcohol and drugs. And so they needed that support as well. So a lot of trauma in these ladies and life situations. And so we help them get on their feet. We connect them to the community resources that we really know well now. And we've been doing this for about 8 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think the point of like the drugs and alcohol, that's not what you first thought you were going to be helping with, and you just kind of had to change and go with the flow.
Yeah, because a lot of our referrals, starting out, we were with young moms, we were helping teens, we were helping those that were pregnant, and we kept getting calls for all kinds of life situations, and of course every person that would call fit into the need that we offered help with. And so we were like, what, let's expand. We started the second home resting place for that purpose, and then we realized, it was unending. There was all kinds of needs, all kinds of ages, and it just worked beautifully to help whomever. So we just kind of said, what, we're just going to roll with the punches and definitely add on the certified recovery last year. And it truly is a need no matter what they're going through.
Mm-hmm. I think the neat part about your dinner is that the ladies do get to talk and tell their story. And do you hear that people are so shocked sometimes, even though they kind of know what you're doing, but shocked to hear about the stories?
Yes, because I've even been shocked, in this whole endeavor. They have been through some very difficult and challenging times that you would not believe all that they've been through, but they're survivors, and that's the key thing. I mean, it could be anything from human trafficking victims to, just really being on the streets and being in chaos. And so when they share, it's really heartfelt. You're inspired because, you think, how could I even overcome that? And they really do. And so they're at a good place and they're grateful. That's the main thing. They're grateful to be there, and they're really making huge strides in their lives.
That's awesome. Okay, so let's go back to October 28th when you have the dinner. Tickets are sold out. So I assume if you wanted to go, make a donation. Financially, that's what you're kind of looking for. Or do you need other items for the dinner?
Yeah, we have a silent auction. So if anybody has some company items that they want to, showcase and give as part of a donation, or a basket of some cool items, those are always needed. We still are needing a few more. Even, door prizes would be nice. So anything that they'd like to see. Now, that last week, though, if anybody cancels, there might be some people who can get in under the radar and get in with us, so no problem there. But it's always every October. We do it annually to showcase this, and so if they are interested, they can even talk to me further about next year's dinner.
There you go. If you can't get in this year, get in next year.
Right.
Very good. Well, thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, don't go away. We'll look at the weather forecast next.